Yeah, exactly. It's called the Giglio-Brady list, and here's a look at it right here behind me. Now, when you click on Oklahoma, this is what you find. It's thousands of judges, of prosecutors, and police officers who have all had complaints against them. It's all listed right here, and the people who run the site say it's about accountability, but local law enforcement leaders say that's not exactly necessary.
So there's basically no accountability in Oklahoma for judges, prosecutors, or law enforcement.
Meet Johan Drolshagen. He lives in California, and he started a website focused on judges and prosecutors who were racking up complaints from the public. He then added police officers and eventually went nationwide with the help of local groups across the country. In recent months, we've reported on officers like Monty Goodwin.
What's this on video? What are you doing to my son?
He's the now former Watonga police officer involved in 2 use of force OSBI investigations, one of which is still pending. That's where body cam shows he punched an autistic child while out on a call. Being on the list means any future employer, here or anywhere else in the country, can easily find the details of Goodwin's case and make a decision on whether to hire him. Drolshagen says the data could keep officers from bouncing around from department to department to run from their past.
That's what we call wandering officers, and they certainly do it. We've caught a number in Oklahoma that have moved 10, 15 times. And the thing is that, for what it's worth, and this may sound like it's an anti-law enforcement type of platform, it's really not. We've had a lot of chiefs and sheriffs call us and be like, thank you.
Goodwin is one officer who had been in at least one other agency and had complaints against him before he was hired in Watonga. But the Fraternal Order of Police feels in Oklahoma City, the database is not wholly necessary.
Law enforcement in Oklahoma is unbelievably professional. Are we perfect? Absolutely not. There's not a profession that is.
Mark Nelson believes they are holding themselves accountable and feels the standards in place are enough.
I mean, that's what they want to accomplish. Best of luck to them. I can't speak to what their motives are, but an officer gets terminated. There's state agencies that control, regulate, and monitor that to some extent as far as their certification goes. And I'll put it this way: our men and women, I think, are the finest in the country here in Oklahoma.
And again, it is important to remember everything listed here on the website is just a complaint. It doesn't mean it's investigated or verified. If you want to take a look for yourself at the list, we've got a link with this story on KOCO.com. In studio, Chantal Navarro, KOCO 5 News.